Welcome back to another video. The second episode of story which shows Naruto and Sasuke losing blood and chakra after their final battle at the Valley of the End. The rivals die before aid arrives, and the Biju decide to utilize one last gift from their father to offer Naruto and themselves another chance to make things right. Please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Let's jump right in. Naruto woke up to see his old friend sleeping on the couch. He got up and went to the bathroom and washed himself up. He knew that he might as well get ready for the day, even though with Kakashi's schedule, he was in no rush. Naruto jumped into the shower. As soon as he got out of the shower, he put on some black jumpsuit pants, his black t-shirt with swirl and his orange jacket, but he left it unzipped. He put his headband in his kunai pouch. He wanted to surprise people today. He looked down and felt kind of sad that he didn't have his necklace. He felt naked without anything around his neck. Granted, it was destroyed in his fight against pain, he still wished he had it. He looked at the time and quickly made some instant ramen and ate it before grabbing his book, putting it in his front pocket and taking off for the academy. He let B to sleep because he didn't know what to do with him. But he left a note saying that if he wanted food to go out and get his own because he didn't have much in the house as it was. Naruto raced through the village very quickly and didn't stop till he was at the school. He was surprised to see that he was the first one there. He must have the time wrong on his clock to be so early. Naruto shrugged as he took his seat by the window, taking out his book and started reading. It didn't take long for kids to start coming into the class and started talking to their own selves about why Naruto was there. The same boy meanwhile ignored them and kept reading his book, loving it. He could quote the book line for line word for word now, but still read it as if it was brand new. Sasuke finally showed up and ended up finding his way over to Naruto to hide from his fangirls. After a while, everyone was in the classroom and was just hanging around till Irika came back to assign teams. Naruto chose to ignore everyone asking how he was there except Shikamaru, since he was always a friend and never one for rumors. "So how are you here, Naruto? I thought you didn't pass the Nara," curiously asked his friend. Naruto smiled and closed his book, turning around to face his friend. "You know how trouble always finds me, right?" "Well, this time it paid off," Naruto answered ominously, leaving his friend frustrated and confused. All of a sudden, a familiar scene started to happen and Naruto was surrounded by girls, but not any who liked him yet. "Naruto, get away from Sasuke-king, you don't deserve to be near his presence," a pink-haired banshee yelled while the other fangirls nodded in approval. "And let's say for laughs I tell you to fuck off, then what?" Naruto said in a plaid voice, not even looking at her and reading his book. Sasuke saw this, of course, and couldn't help but snort at this. Naruto caught this and grinned. The two might not be close in any sense to him, but they have an unspoken bond, and he is not so secretly happy the blonde is keeping the girls at bay. "Don't make me beat you up, you friggin' demon," she yelled at him. At this point, the entire class got quiet and was watching the scene. Everyone hated Naruto, but most people were still smart enough to not actually provoke him. Sakura was not one of those smart people. Mind was book smart, of course, no doubt, but when it came to common sense, even Rock Lee was better. Naruto closed his book and then stared directly at Sakura. Being a child still, he didn't look all that scary, but the look he was giving her is unnerving. Sakura felt uncomfortable, no doubt. He then flooded the place with killing intent and directed it at the girl. All of a sudden, Sakura started screaming as she saw her own death and other horrendous things due to the fact she couldn't take the killer intent. Naruto then stopped it and she dropped to the ground and started to cry, and Naruto spoke, "And that's why you aren't fit to be a shinobi." Some people gasped, not understanding what really happened, and before anyone could say anything, Naruto spoke again. "All I gave you was a chunit's amount of killing intent and you completely froze and screamed like a little bitch. If you can't handle that, how do you expect to be a shinobi? My life has been worse than anyone's in here, including this brooding bitch Uchiha over here." People gasped and some got angry, and a certain someone's pride was hurt, but no one spoke up. Everyone was listening intently, not knowing what was going to be said or what was going to happen. Irika was about to enter the class, but could hear what was happening and stopped wanting to hear what the boy wanted to say, as it was his choice to reveal what he wanted to. I have been alive 12 years. Out of those 12, I have been hospitalized over 500 times, and that's not an estimate. If anything, it's more than that. I have been attacked by mobs of people, civilian and shinobi. Most of them could have and have been any of your parents. You too, Uchiha, Naruto said, now getting Sasuke's full attention and glare, while a lot of people gasped about this, and surprisingly some felt a little sorry. I've seen death more times than you have read a story about it, and I have been fighting for my life since I was 4 and been scavenging for food to stay alive since I was 3. This is because orphanages decide I didn't deserve to live inside of them and would kick me out on the street. When I was 5, a group of civilians sent me to the hospital on the brink of death. The year before the massacre, a group of Uchiha needed to save me. They offered me food and then they proceeded to torture me for 3 days. The Hokage personally found me, and I'd be surprised if he didn't execute the 3 who tortured me himself. That was no doubt one of the worst things to ever happen to me, and yet all I do is stay positive and hopeful. Thankfully afterwards the Hokage did everything he could to keep me alive, by having Umbu tail me, and he has gone as far as getting me a place to live. So don't you dare say or give me any shit, you pink-haired bitch. All you do is listen to rumors. Out of this entire class, I can count on one hand how many people I actually like and haven't spread rumors about me. And that's only because instead of listening to rumors, they actually try to get to know me, or we have some unspoken agreement. Naruto's eyes shifted to the Uchiha next to him, who turned his head to the side for a second, due to the same of his family, before looking back at Naruto to hear more. You and everyone else in this class and school and village, whether student, staff, civilian, or shinobi, has bullied me and denied me the right to live and has tried to murder me in cold blood. The only reason I'm dead last in the class is because I choose to be. This shocked a lot of people, and some didn't believe him. Believe me or not, I don't give a flying fuck, but none of you can actually stand a single finger to me except maybe Shikamaru, and that's only because he's a flying fucking genius in disguise. So you know what, Sakura, fuck off. Naruto moved his head towards the door and yelled, and Irika-sensei, you can come in now. Irika almost fell over, surprised that Naruto knew he was there, and quickly walked in. Everyone sit down now, and Naruto, just keep yourself together. I don't need you to kill 2 people in one day, he said, as now everyone gasped and people started whispering. He killed someone? When? We don't believe you. I guess I did kill Mizuki. Oops, Naruto thought to his own self. You guys wonder why Mizuki isn't here. He tricked me into stealing the scroll of sealing last night, where I ended up learning an A-ranked kenjutsu. I guess I killed him. Last I heard he was hospitalized under Umbu watch for being a traitor. Naruto said, telling everyone. What Naruto said is true. He actually saved my life last night. That is why he is in this room, and is now a ninja. A lot of kids started to murmur about this. Meanwhile, Naruto grinned and put on the headband in his pocket. Sasuke, though, was now even more interested in the blonde. Alright everyone, shut up now. I need to go over team assignments, as the Jounin are almost here to get you all. Irika said before getting to work. It went as last time, of course, everyone on the same team and all. Naruto just took out a scroll and unsealed a pillow before he lied down for a good nap, knowing Kakashi wouldn't show for a while. Since he didn't get a lot of sleep, he was still tired, plus his head still hurt from so many clones. How this never affected him before until he figured out clones did this for him is still a mystery, but it's whatever. Naruto fell asleep and slept peacefully for a good hour and a half, then Kakashi actually showed up as he was asleep. So I have an Uchiha, a pink fangirl, and a sleeping mess, he said as 2 looked at him. It's official, I hate you all right now. Anyways, wake him up and meet me on the roof, Kakashi said before shushing to the roof. Sasuke shook. Naruto awoke and said, Roof, sensei is waiting before leaving. Naruto stretched and resealed his pillow before using a shunsan up to the roof. Hey, you're Kakashi, right? Naruto asked as the man blinked, not noticing Naruto at first. Yeah, and you're the sleeping, Kakashi started to say but got cut off. I know about my parents, I was told after something happened, Naruto said, and the man was surprised. I didn't tell Gigi. I mean Hokage-sama yet, so please don't tell him, but once I found out I was skeptical obviously, but it made sense when I put two and two together and I did some research and you were his student, right? Naruto asked him. Kakashi was on edge, his mind moving a mile a minute trying to figure out how to respond. He had to be careful, Naruto was still a kid, but then again with everything he's been through a little knowledge wouldn't hurt, and he hasn't run around telling everyone yet. Kakashi relaxed and with a sad-eye smile said, yes, and we are going to have to talk about this. Hokage-sama needs to know you know this, and I'm sorry for not being able to watch you better over the years, Naruto-kun, but if you wish I can make it up to you. He said, promising to himself that he would do better to protect his sensei's only child. This surprised Naruto but made sense as last time around he helped train him with the Raisin Shuriken and finding out about his clones. He also helped him when he found out he had a strong second affinity to Doton, Earth Release, and gave him more Wind Jutsu to help him, which he'll have Kakashi re-teach him for fun if nothing else. It's okay. But now you can make it up to me by helping me and my teammates, he forced that word out, to be a lot stronger together so we can all kick ass as individuals and as a team. He said. He's already thinking of them as a team even though they all aren't close. This will be hard to get them to work together. But then again, Hokage-sama said they might even be the next Sannin together if they can get past their childish bullshit. I hope for the love of God they pass my test. If nothing else, I'll take Naruto as a single genin and apprentice. Kakashi thought to himself before smiling. Before he could say anything though, the other two finally showed up. Well, look who finally got here. It only took you guys 5 minutes. Hell, I now know Naruto more than I do you two. He said jokingly with Naruto, who snickered as Sasuke just brooded and Sakura tried not to yell and make a bad first impression. Well, whatever, sit down now and we'll properly introduce each other. Kakashi said with an eye smile. Kakashi-sensei, can you start first? So we know exactly what to talk about, Sakura said shyly. I guess. He thought to himself, well, my name is Kakashi Hatake, my hobbies are. Well, none of your business. I don't necessarily hate or like anything, and dreams for the future. Don't really have one, haven't looked far enough. Now your turn, Pinky. He said with his eye smile. We only got his name, Sasuke and Sakura. Thought while Naruto smiled, just like old times, God, I miss this. Naruto turned to look towards his female teammate, thinking to himself, and Sakura-kun, I'm sorry I've been so hard on you. I will be nice soon. You just have to start trying harder. You need to watch what you say also. I'm not going to baby you. We have a lot to prepare for, and the stronger we all get, the more lives we can save. So even if it costs our friendship, I'm going to force you to grow up, just like you did for me before. Oh well, my name is Sakura Haruno. What I like is she stops to blush furiously and looks at Sasuke. What I hate is Naruto-baka. My hobby is to, again looks at Sasuke and blushes, and my dream for the future is to, one last time blushes and looks at Sasuke. Before Kakashi said anything, Naruto said something. Going back to what I said earlier, Sakura, this is why you don't deserve to be a shinobi. Kakashi narrowed his eyes, as did Sasuke, while Sakura just got angry. Out of everything you said, do you think you even sound like a shinobi? Kakashi was smart not telling us anything because he doesn't know us. Look underneath the underneath. Right now, if you were to hold a kunai to Sasuke's throat, could you do anything about it? No, because instead of training and being a serious ninja, you just idle around and watch Sasuke, and that is why you are a worthless ninja. Naruto said as Sakura looked at the ground defeated. Kakashi sighed and said, as harsh as it was, Naruto was right to say it. Sakura, being a ninja isn't fun. Yes, it can be, but 90% of the time it is death and despair. I myself was in the last war. By the time I was your age, I was a jounin and had already killed multiple people and seen my best friends murdered before me. Now, even though we are in times of peace, death still happens, missions can go awry and things happen, so if you wish to continue as a ninja, you need to rethink a lot and try to be more serious before you die or watch your comrades die because you're too weak from not ever training. Now to get back on track, you next, broody boy. Kakashi said. My name? It is Sasuke Uchiha. I don't necessarily like anything besides training. I don't hate anything. I don't have any hobbies or goals for the future, just an ambition. To kill a certain man, he said in his plain dark voice. Okay then. Your turn, Naruto, Kakashi said to the young boy. Well, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. What I like is ramen, friends, and this village. What I hate is people who try to disturb the peace and threaten or hurt my precious people. My hobbies are cooking ramen and training to be the best ninja ever. And my goal for the future is to be the Hokage of a world in peace, Naruto said, which made Kakashi cringe inside, making the man think of his old sensei. Okay, well, now that I know you guys slightly better, meet me at the training ground tomorrow at 5 a.m. and word of advice, don't eat, because that will be the real test to determine if you can be Shinobi, he said in his big fake bossy scary I'm a badass voice. But we already took the graduation test to become a ninja, Sakura said, worried about another test. Yes, and? That just means you're good enough to be seen as a genin, but it is up to me to judge you to see if you can pass as a shinobi in this village. We will have a survival test of a sort. Tomorrow I will divulge more then, but for now you should know that the success rate of teams making it as shinobi are 66.66%, and I have never once passed a team. Now tomorrow at Training Ground 7 at 5 a.m. meet me, and do not eat breakfast or else you'll regret it. Anyways, Ja-ne, he said as he disappeared. I'm going to go train, feel free to join me, Sasuke, but Sakura, you are not welcomed. You need to think about what I and Kakashi Sensei said and reevaluate yourself if you plan on making it in this world, Naruto said before standing up and leaving. Sasuke just took off in the direction of his own place to train by his own self, and Sakura just sat there for a while trying not to cry as she thought things over. As soon as Naruto noticed Sasuke ditched him, he shunshined to his place to get B. Hey B, how'd you even get into the village? Naruto asked as he walked in. Oh, that was easy. I just hid my chakra level and walked right in the back door and then transformed into a civilian until I got here. It wasn't too hard, surprisingly, he said, which made Naruto chuckle and sweat dropped. It's sad how easy that was, Naruto said as they both laughed. Well, anyways, I was wondering if you wanted to come and train with me. Are you sure that's smart? I might get found out, B pointed out. Don't worry, I have a plan if you trust me, Naruto said, and B raised an eyebrow curiously. I have a really strong storage seal that I created and I can seal you in there. It's like that other dimension we trained in when I was learning Kamara's power, Naruto said to him, and the man looked slightly scared. If I die, it's on you, he said with a laugh as Naruto smiled. Naruto grabbed the scroll, which was a little big, and then opened it. He motioned for B to come stand on it, and as soon as he did, Naruto weaved his hand seals and sealed B in there. He then put the scroll in his jacket and quickly left the village undetected and went to the training grounds miles away that he trained at with Jiraiya long ago. It was just far enough that no one could sense their chakra. He quickly unsealed B and they got started. So Brat, what did you want to start with? Well, I need help getting my speed and strength up to par, and there's 2 ways for that, and by fighting you I have a chance of survival, he said, chuckling. Well, I guess I can help with that. Any limits? B asked, making sure. No, Biju, as the village would go full war alert and come at me with the intent to kill. I need all my senses at their peak, and so I need to be put in conditions where I have to force my body to move faster than normal to keep up. If you need to slow down because I can't fully keep up, then do that, but make me work for it, Naruto said as B nodded to him. B then smirked. Here I come, weave, the man said before charging Naruto. Naruto smiled and quickly charged back, making shadow clones to aid him. In an instant he had 20 clones that B was making quick work of. Naruto, though, decided to try something very dangerous. He summoned 3 clones and held his hand out. B saw this and smirked. Naruto was trying to make the Raisin Shuriken, but Naruto's face turned to horror as the jutsu quickly became unstable and he exploded backwards. B quickly caught Naruto. Let's keep it strictly taijutsu. Okay, my brother, you aren't ready for such a jutsu yet, he said with his fist out. Naruto smiled, meeting fists. You're right, I thought since I knew how to do it that I just could, but I was wrong, it won't be that simple. Anyways, let's do this. And with that the two began their little deadly fight once more. After a few hours of fighting though, the two were found lying on the ground just relaxing with the area around them partially destroyed from pure force. "I've missed you, Naruto said to his brother. "It's really good to see you again, but how long can you be away for?" Naruto asked him. "I'd say about 2 more days before Big Bro Raikage realizes I'm still gone, and another day before he gets really pissed since I didn't tell him where I was going," the man said before chuckling. "Well, don't die when you get caught, and don't bring me into it. I want to keep a low profile for at least another month," Naruto said back, getting the two to laugh. "I'm glad we're actually getting this time to relax and do more than we could have last time. Like now I'm significantly stronger at this point than I was last time, but still nothing compared to most ninja. I'm probably high chunin at most in terms of taijutsu. I've actually been enjoying life this time around. I've decided to become friends with Hinata no Try and help her become stronger this time around. Small changes for bigger effects later that can possibly be a positive help for the war if we can't avoid it," Naruto said to his brother. "I know how you feel, lil bro. I've taken this second chance to do a lot more than I did last time. I've created more bonds with people who I should have, and gave up rapping." They both laughed at that, knowing that was impossible. At least to a certain degree, like around you and other slow people. B chuckled when Naruto got what he meant. The man was calling him slow, and B couldn't help but turn the chuckle to a laugh at how long it took for Naruto to realize that. "I've also been training more kids. That way we have stronger ninja, and I don't go easy on them," he said, laughing for a minute before Naruto understood what he was saying. Naruto looked up to see it was fairly dark out. "We should get going. I have to be up early tomorrow, if nothing more than for appearances," the boy said as he and B stood up. "Okay, I think I'm going to head back to Kumo tomorrow, at least for a while," the man said as Naruto nodded and the two left back to Naruto's home. The next morning Naruto awoke to the smell of food. Bacon, Naruto mumbled as his body moved by itself to the smell of food while his eyes were still half closed. "Hey, Mr. Nine, how you doing this morning?" B said to Naruto as the boy just sat down and started eating. B, not wanting to be ignored, just poured a glass of water on the boy's head. "Son of a bitch!" Naruto screamed at once as he jumped up out of his seat. "What the hell was that for?" he demanded. "Well, it is 6. When did you say you had to leave?" B said to him. "Shit. I'm not as late as Kakashi-sensei, but I'm still late," Naruto said as he grabbed a handful of bacon, ate it, and got dressed and left quickly. "That boy will never learn," B said with a laugh before deciding to make another rap. "You waited this long to cook the bacon. Now I'm back. I got a stack and I'm salaftin. I know that you got a job, Miss Piggy, but you are just so tasty," B said with a long hard ending making ears hurt. Naruto meanwhile was sprinting to the training grounds, and on his way he saw Kakashi, who was just walking around the marketplace, but he also saw him. "Any reason you're just wandering around here, Kakashi-sensei?" Naruto asked the man. "Oh, getting lost on the road of life and whatnot," he said while reading his porn, making the boy sweat drop. "Well, I'll see you in about an hour at the training grounds then," Naruto said as Kakashi just nodded and kept on walking around, not really listening to what the boy had to say. Meanwhile, Naruto went back to sprinting to the field. He got there to see Sakura and Sasuke just standing around trying not to fall asleep. Being the prankster he naturally was, Naruto hinged into Kakashi to play a prank. "Yo," Kakashi said to the two as they stood upright and were alert. "You're late." Sakura screamed at him, making Sasuke and Naruto fully wake up. "Shut the hell up, Sakura," Kakashi said, making the girl deflate. "Now I have some news for you all," he said, which made Sasuke narrow his eyes and Sakura get a little worried. Naruto is no longer part of this team. He was commissioned into Umbu last night, and since this is a fresh team, you two will be sent back to the academy for another year, Kakashi said to them. On the inside, Naruto was laughing as he watched their expressions. "I don't believe you. There is no way in hell that fucking Dobe is an Umbu one day after making Genin," Sasuke said before charging the man. Kakashi blocked all of Sasuke's attacks fairly easy before holding a kunai to his throat. "Well, sucks to be you, huh, ma, stop having fun, Naruto," the real Kakashi said as he appeared on the field. Naruto dropped his hinge and started laughing as Sasuke got even angrier. The boy actually ended up punching Naruto in the face before smiling satisfied with himself. Now that you're all here, we can begin the test. I have here 2 bells. You 3 need to get these 2 from me before noon by any means necessary and come at me with the intent to kill. Kakashi said, warning them as Sasuke just smiled, waiting to start. Okay, no questions. Good, cause I wouldn't answer them anyways. Well, let's begin then, he said as Sasuke and Sakura took off to hide in the bushes and tree line. Well, I knew you were slow, but come on Naruto, even you should know not to attack me head on. Kakashi said to the boy who just smiled. No, one thing, Kakashi sensei. Never underestimate me, Naruto said to him. You should never underestimate me, sensei. Naruto said as he stared down Kakashi, who just took out his book melodramatic-like and started to read it. Naruto then disappeared, making Kakashi's main eyes go wide before he blocked a kick to the head. But Naruto didn't stop there as he twisted his body, slamming his leg down on the man's arm, which he used to block before shoving Naruto back. How much? Kakashi asked him, narrowing his eyes. Naruto smirked. He was surprised it took the man so long to realize what he had. Half as heavy as leaves, he said, making the man's eyes go wide again as he softly rubbed his forearm from the pain of the weights slamming down on them. Naruto made his infamous hand sign and shouted, Kage Bunshin Jutsu. Kakashi, now more prepared, took out a single kunai ready for a fight. Well then, our first lesson will be taijutsu, Kakashi said as the clones charged in to attack the man who was now more prepared. Kakashi easily took out the clones while taking no hits on his own person before charging towards the young orange-dressed boy. He quickly grabbed Naruto and held the kunai to his neck. Naruto smirked before dispersing, showing that it was a clone before Naruto showed up behind Kakashi futon. 1,000 years of death, Naruto yelled as he extended wind chakra over his fingers, shoving it into Kakashi's ass. As soon as it made contact, though, it popped, revealing it to be a shadow clone. Phew, that was a close one, and that is a very dangerous move, Naruto. I wonder how you learned it, though. Kakashi said, staring down the boy, now having more questions about his student. Naruto signaled Sasuke to come out. Begrudgingly he did. So the dope needs my help, does he? Sasuke said with a smirk. No, but I figured out that this is a teamwork exercise, and so we need to all work together if we want to beat him. And before you say anything, think about it. He's a jounin, and not just any jounin, but one of the best in the village. We could never defeat him alone. Even your brother would have a hard time against him, Naruto said. The last part struck a chord in Sasuke, hearing the part against his brother. PSH, that means if I can beat him, then I can beat Itachi, Sasuke said before rushing in. It didn't take long for him to lose, though. Naruto got to his side and Sakura showed up to help Sasuke. Now are you going to listen? If we beat him, we'll get on his team, and then he can train you to beat your brother, Naruto said to Sasuke. The boy just held his stoic gaze at Kakashi. Whatever, let's just beat him. Naruto, cover me. Sakura, wait for an opening and attack with kunai and shuriken, Sasuke said before rushing in. Naruto quickly followed in suit and threw a punch at Kakashi's face as he was busy blocking Sasuke's kicks. Kakashi pushed Sasuke back and then grabbed Naruto's wrist, throwing him off balance, but that's when he noticed something fishy. He didn't know where Sakura was until he felt a sharp pain in his leg and saw that a kunai was sticking out of it. He quickly fell to the ground before Sakura ran out screaming, "Oh my god, sensei, are you okay?" Kakashi quickly grabbed Sakura, taking the kunai out of his leg, and held it to her throat, facing the boys. Two choices: come at me and I kill her, or stay there and surrender. Tisk, whatever, Sasuke said before trying to charge in before Naruto caught him and said, "We surrender, because if there's one thing I know is that yes, abandoning the mission makes you trash, but abandoning your comrades makes you less than trash." Naruto said with his ice-cold blue eyes staring at Sasuke, making the boy feel slightly guilty about his actions. Before Kakashi could say anything, the alarm went off and he released Sakura. Well, it's noon and you guys don't have the bells, which means he was cut off by Sakura. Ano, Kakashi sensei, I actually have them right here. She tossed the other one to Sasuke. Does that mean me and Sasuke can pass while that baka Naruto goes back to the stupid academy? She said, grinning at Naruto while Sasuke smirked. Kakashi slapped Sakura in the head, shocking the girl. And here I thought you understood what was going on even after Naruto told you what was happening. This is a teamwork exercise. You all had to work together to get the bells. He paused, looking over at the two boys, and said, I should fail all three of you now for your stupidity, pointing at Sakura and Sasuke, but since you followed the rules and technically beat me, you all pass, I guess, Kakashi said as Naruto sighed in relief. I guess I should treat you three to lunch now, but, and before he could say anything more, he was gone using Shunshin. Figures. Well, anyways, y'all want to get some food? The Akimichi barbecue is good food, Naruto said to the two, hoping to get some food. Please, like I'd ever eat with you, dope, Sasuke said before walking away. Yeah, how about you go and play some ninja like the little boy you are, Baka, Sakura said, following her love like a little lost puppy. Wanna say that to my face, bitch, Naruto said, leaking out some of his killing intent again. This had two effects on the other two genin. Sakura started shaking, holding herself, trying not to cry and wet herself, while Sasuke felt weak and hopeless. Think of when Zabuza did this. He thought about taking a kunai out to kill his own self. And then it was gone. Wow, Sasuke, I didn't think you were so weak that just a little bit of killing intent would scare you so much. Baby, Naruto said, sneering, while Sasuke got angry and charged the boy. Sasuke did all he could, but for some reason couldn't touch the enigma in front of him. This just resulted in Sasuke getting angrier. The boy wasn't really rational, so he tried to fire off jutsu at Naruto, but before he could finish the hand signs, Naruto was in front of him holding his wrist and started to laugh. So is this all the famous Uchiha can offer? How pathetic. If you can't beat me, how do you expect to, even though Kakashi, or even your brother at that? Naruto said before head-butting Sasuke, breaking the boy's nose. Naruto, still holding onto the boy, let him go and punched him in the face, sending Sasuke back to Sakura, who was still holding herself in a daze, not really paying attention to what was going on. At least until Sasuke crashed into her. Sasuke got up completely enraged at Naruto and was about to attack until he noticed the boy gone and a note in his place. You're too pathetic to fight, so I left to go do my own thing. But if you want to get stronger, then train harder. Look towards your elders for help. See you later, team. Sasuke just got angrier and crumpled the note up before marching off to go train. Naruto was laughing as he flew through the trees, knowing he hurt the boy's pride big. He quickly came to a stop as he landed where he wanted to. Hey guys, is Hinata home yet? Naruto asked the two Hyuga gate guards. No, not yet, but Hayashi is here. Feel free to go wait inside with him. He shouldn't be too busy, the guard on the right said. Naruto did just that. As he strolled on past the two, he looked around, waving at some of the branch members who came to like him. The others just glared him down, but he ignored them. When he walked into the main building, he noticed that it was empty until he heard some shouts and figured Hayashi was in the dojo with Hanabi. He quietly let himself in and saw the brutal fight that was going on as Hayashi was having the younger girl learn the gentle fist via fighting the man. The young girl was struggling to stand up when Hayashi dropped his guard and said, "Stand down, Hanabi, we have a guest here." He then proceeded to look over at the orange-clad boy. "How may I help you, Naruto-san?" The Hyuga hierarchy asked. "Hey Hayashishima, I was wondering if Hinata-kun was here." Naruto asked, showing a little respect to get on his good side. "Yes, but she is busy right now. Please come back at a later time if you wish to take my daughter out somewhere," Hayashi said with a slight grin. "If I try hard enough, maybe I can get them together now. I just have to be careful with how things go around. Naruto needs to make sure he keeps himself in check for the elders too, or else nothing will work until his heritage is revealed." Hayashi thought to himself. Okay, thanks anyways, Hayashishima, see you later," Naruto said as he excused himself. Naruto quickly left the compound and took to the rooftops as to avoid people. Well, that was a bust. Maybe I can go annoy Sasuke some more, Naruto thought as he took off towards the Uchiha district. Remember, boy, do not let the damn Uchiha unlock that annoying dojutsu of his. I may just have to eat you and take over your body if he unlocks it, Kurama said in Naruto's head. Naruto snickered at what the beast had to say. It was fun to joke around. Yeah, I know, because once he unlocks it he'll become more of a douche than before. I'll try my best to make him better, and I'll do all I can to keep him from unlocking it. Hell, if need be, I'll give him an eye transplant with a civilian so he never unlocks them. But I hope it doesn't come to that. Naruto said to his giant buddy Okami that would be hilarious. The once proud Uchiha brat having civilian eyes so he can't unlock his bastard dojutsu. Kurama said with a mighty roar of a laugh. Yeah, it is kind of ironic if you think about it, but anyways, I'll talk to you later, I see the Thames place. Naruto said, ending his connection with his furry friend as he dismounted from the roofs and started to walk towards Sasuke's place. Naruto could sense Sasuke training and was surprised that Sasuke didn't notice his presence until he was almost within eyeshot of the boy. What are you doing here, Dobe? Sasuke asked, still angry about earlier. You come to see an elite trained, Sasuke said with a smirk. Kami, this idiot still believes he's better than me, Naruto spoke up. Actually, I came here to see if you wanted to hear about a way to get stronger, faster. You did read my note, right? Naruto said, catching the boy's interest. What do you know about training and getting stronger? You only became a genin on luck alone, you have no real skill. Sasuke said, taunting Naruto. I just hooped your ass and you really want to challenge me again? Fuck it, I'll make you a deal though. If I win, you listen to me. If you win, I'll be your slave forever and quit as a ninja, Naruto said, really getting Sasuke's attention now. It'll be nice to have a servant again. Get ready to have your ass beat, Dobe. And with that, Sasuke charged at Naruto. Naruto casually dodged each of Sasuke's attacks without even trying. Naruto was so bored he pulled a Kakashi and took out his book and started to read it while standing still, blocking each of Sasuke's attacks. What the hell, Dobe? Don't think you can play with me, I'm an elite, damn it, take this. Katan, Gokakyu no Jutsu, Sasuke screamed as he slowly, to Naruto's eyes, formed the hand signs before spitting out a mediocre-sized fireball from his mouth. Naruto, faster than Sasuke could see, flew through a couple hand signs and yelled, Futon, Detapa, wind style, great breakthrough, and with that he spit out an intense level of wind. And completely obliterated the fireball before the jutsu kept going and hit Sasuke, knocking the boy back into a tree and knocking him out. Oops, Naruto said as he saw Sasuke lying unconscious. I better go make sure he's alive, I guess, he said as he walked over to check on the younger version of his once good friend and enemy. It didn't take long for Sasuke to wake up. He saw Naruto standing over him and sighed. I'm not going to fucking say it, Sasuke said while grinding his teeth, staring daggers at the blonde boy. Whatever, now what I'm gonna tell you to help your training will make you at least 10 times faster and stronger. Seek out a jounin named Mato guy and tell him that I recommended you to see him for training weights. I'll warn you, the training is brutal, but if you keep up you'll be a lot stronger, Naruto said as he inwardly smirked at the hell Sasuke will be put through for the next few weeks. Anything else you want, Dope? Sasuke said, still very obviously angry about his loss. Yeah, you need to work on the speed of your hand signs, like honestly it was pitiful as I watched you try to work on your jutsu. Sasuke just got angry when Naruto said this and took off into the woods. I guess his damn pride will only take so much before he has to go and make himself think he's better than what he actually is. You should have toyed with him some more, Kit, Kurama said as he woke up from his nap. I mean, it's fun watching you beat his assum, but you could have made that last longer, or done more damage after he woke up. I was going to but felt lazy today, plus he's no fun to fight at this level. I need to get him stronger anyways, so he doesn't really on his Sharingan too much whenever he does awaken it. Naruto replied as he started walking toward one of his favorite restaurants in the village. Still, it must be fun to know that you so greatly overpower him as you are right now. Hell, no matter how hard he trains you will now forever be stronger because you know how to do your techniques. You just need to grow up and let your body ease into them more, so it shouldn't take you nearly as long to perfect moves like the Raisin Shuriken. You also now know the benefits of shadow clones, so you are already training and learning new wind jutsu. Kurama said, making some big points. Plus, the sooner you get stronger, the sooner we can open this goddamn cage, he growled out, showing his obvious distaste for it. Don't worry, as soon as I can find a safe way to remove the Shiki Fujin that's around the 8 trigram pentagon seal without the key, I promise we will do it as long as I can do it. Naruto promised to his friend. Damn straight you'll take it off, I hate having to live here. You might not think so, but this realm is so cramped and anytime I try to stretch or get up it shrinks down on me. Why do you think during our first battle I stretched out so much and was so slow? My body was hurting and in pain, and now I have to relive that. He mumbled sorrowfully. That explains why you sleep so much. I'm sorry, Kurama, Naruto said to his friend as he approached the ramen stand. I'll talk to you later, Naruto said, cutting off the connection and sitting down. Good afternoon, Tukuzen, Naruto said, getting the chef's attention. Naruto, my boy, you'll give an old man a heart attack if you sneak up on me like that, he said with a slight chuckle. So what brings you here, son? He asked the boy, making Naruto smile. God, I've missed this man so much. The best part about coming back is seeing you, Tukuzen. Thank you for taking care of me before. I'll make sure that this time around I be even better to you. Naruto thought to himself before smiling and saying, I just came here to see you too, San, and get some food, of course. What was that you just called me? Tucci asked, shocked the boy would call him such a thing. I called you too, San. I know you're not my real father, but you're the closest thing I've ever had. I'm sorry if I'm intruding. I won't call you that again if you wish. Naruto said to the man as he watched him smile brightly. Thank you, Naruto. Of course you can call me that. You have no idea how much that means to me, Tucci said. This first bowl is on the house. The man quickly whipped up a miso pork ramen and handed it to the young boy. Naruto finished his food, and as he was walking home, someone ran into him, and purposefully, Naruto, it's about time we talked to the Hokage, Kakashi said as he put his hand on the boy's shoulder to show him he was serious. This is about me knowing who my parents is, right? Naruto asked as his sensei just nodded his head. Naruto sighed in defeat. All right, let's go, but it's really not all that difficult to figure it out, Naruto said. The two took to the rooftops and in no time made it to the building where the Hokage stayed. Kakashi and Naruto walked in the front door, stopping only momentarily at the front desk. Kakashi made sure that the Kage was free for them to all speak. After confirming, the two walked up the stairway where they knocked on the Kage's door. Coming was heard and Kakashi opened the door and he and Naruto walked inside. Kakashi, Naruto, what can I do for the two of you? The man asked, genuinely surprised at the two stopping by. Naruto knows who his parents are, Kakashi said flatly, no hidden meanings, no hi, how are you, just cut and dry, straight to the point. Hiruzen narrowed his eyes looking at the man before turning to the boy. Is this true, Naruto? You believe you know who they are? Hiruzen asked. Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. Naruto said, making the man's eyes go wide before dropping to a sad look. How do you know about this? I'm sure Kakashi didn't tell you, and there's no one else in this village who should know save a few unnamed people that may have been close to the man, Hiruzen said. Well, if you look at my father close enough, I pretty much his shadow. Clone with shorter hair. As for my mom, she was the only person whose last name was Uzumaki, and if you ask anyone, all she did when she wasn't on duty was be around or with my father. Kushina, though, never officially married my dad, though how could he, with he being the strongest Kage alive and barely 2 years into his time in office when I was born. Couple that with the fact that I know the fourth Hokage sealed the Kyuubi in me, all it took was a little thinking. How could the fourth Hokage ask any one person to give up their child? Hell, how could he even find the time to ask? No, it makes more sense he would use his own kid in an attempt to do one final good deed. Give me the power to protect myself because he can't be around, while hoping everyone would see me as a hero, not a villain. It all makes sense, and just a little bit of digging while also questioning older people who may have known my mom and dad also while I was hinged as one of our own shinobi/citizen. Naruto sighed, surprising both men. Of course, anyone who looked at a picture of Minato and Naruto close enough would see the obvious comparisons, but they still hoped for the best. I see. I do hope you understand why I couldn't tell you. It was Minato's dying breath for you to not know until you were of age or a jounin. That way you could properly handle finding out, and then you could tell everyone. Granted, once you found out, it would also become public information and the village would also find out. It is also going to stay that way, unless you decide to tell someone about it. Just like with the Kyuubi, these are the 2S rank secret punishable by death that only you can freely give out. Hiruzen told the boy, hoping he wouldn't do anything rash or crazy. Don't worry, Hokage-sama, I won't tell anyone with that the boy popped out of existence, proving to be a clone the entire time, surprising both the Kage and the Jounin. Watch him carefully. Kakashi the silver-haired ninja just nodded before taking his leave. The next couple of weeks were a blur for Naruto. He stuck to his daily training regimen, but he also was with the team a lot doing teamwork exercises and a lot of D-rank missions. More than before, it got to the point where he would leave a clone to do the missions while he slept or trained. He was sad to say though that he hasn't been able to see much of Hinata lately, or anyone for that matter. They were all too busy now with being fresh genin. Come on Gigi, give us a better mission. We've been doing D ranks for the past 3 weeks. We have finished more D ranks than anyone ever. Naruto said, getting irritated because he hasn't been able to see Hinata due to missions and being busy all the time, while his Gigi just nodded in agreement. Hiruzen sighed for a moment. He is right. They have brought the D rank pile down to the bare minimum with all his shadow clones. Hiruzen sighed for a moment before he spoke. Okay, I'll give you guys a C rank here. Let me look for 1. The old man said as he searched through the paperwork. If I'm lucky, we won't have the wave mission, as it was at least another week before we showed up here last time, Naruto thought to himself as he watched his grandparent figure search through the pile of C-ranked. After a few minutes the man found 1. Okay, this seems simple enough. You will protect a bridge builder by the name of Tanzua from bandits until he has finished building his bridge. This mission is estimated to take between a month and 4 months depending on how long it takes to build the bridge, so pack appropriately. Hiruzen said, also I think you should meet the man now as he just submitted the form this morning and is still in the building, and be careful, he's drunk. Hiruzen said as a warning, Tanzua come in, he said as Tanzua came on in. This is my team? 3 kids and a Cyclops, he said with a drunken voice and drinking sake. Hey, don't talk bad about me and my friends. I'm gonna become the Hokage and prove to everyone how strong I am. Believe it. Naruto said / yelled like an idiot. Shut up midget, he said. ... I'll fucking kill him. Naruto screamed as Sasuke, Hiruzen and Kakashi held the boy back. Naruto, you can't kill the client. Sasuke yelled. I don't care, no one calls me short and gets away with it. I'll feast on his meat tonight after I kill him. Naruto screamed before the Kage put him in his place. Hiruzen slapped Naruto in the head. Boy, shut up, he said as Naruto held his head. Yes, sir. He mumbled out and fell back into place. Angry little man, isn't he? Tanzua said, before he noticed the room started feeling stuffy as Naruto stared at him. Well, I'll take my leave and I want to be gone tomorrow, you hear? Tanzua said as he walked out. Naruto calmed down and said, so you said pack for how long now? 4 months at best, Hiruzen said as Naruto smiled and then, to everyone's surprise, used the Shunshin, out with no hand signs. That boy just keeps learning jutsu after jutsu. I don't know how you find the time, Kakashi. Yeah, I haven't taught him any yet. Every jutsu he knows he learned somewhere else. I meant to ask you if you know where he learned them. The man said as he scratched the top of his head. That boy is just an enigma, Hiruzen said. Well, anyways, you 3 get out of here. I have more missions to hand out, Hiruzen said. The 3 left, Sasuke to go pack his bag and tell Guy that he is leaving for a mission. Sakura went to pack and then find said boy again to stalk him. Kakashi though left to find Naruto, because something about the yellow-haired boy was off and he wanted to know what it was. The Cyclops ended up finding the boy at his favorite ramen stand, since he was hungry also, though he decided to walk in as if it was a mere coincidence that he ran into Naruto. Hey there, Naruto, you getting some last-minute ramen before the mission tomorrow? Yeah, you can never have enough of this beautiful food, Naruto proclaimed before digging into his 5th bowl of ramen. Kakashi's sweat dropped as the boy said that. Anyways, what are you doing here, Kakashi-sensei? Well, I was thinking and got lost on the road of life again until I was hungry and stumbled upon this fine diner. Kakashi said to the boy as he ordered a miso ramen. So he was following me, huh? Naruto thought to himself as he ate his food a bit slower. So why aren't you at home packing? Kakashi asked, curious as to why the boy was eating instead. I have my clones packing what I need into scrolls right now. I figured while they do that I could eat before going and training some more. The boy answered carefully before looking at Iam. Hey Iam Nasan, can I get another 2 more bowls and then a bill please? Naruto said. No problem Naruto-kun, my pleasure, she said with a smile and then a sway of her hips as she turned around and started to cook the miso pork ramen for the boy. Actually put Naruto's food on my bill, I'll take care of it, Kakashi said with an eye smile. Really Kakashi sensei? Naruto asked as the man smiled and Naruto then grinned. Sorry Kakashi, but you'll regret this one. The boy thought to himself, make that 5 more bowls actually then, he said with a smile. Fuck you. The man thought to himself as he watched the young girl cook the food. How kind of you. It's rare we see someone stick their necks out for Naruto. It used to be just the 3rd Hokage and his sensei Irika. Iam explained to Kakashi. Well, now I'm his sensei, and it's my duty to take care of my kids, so I guess just this once I can pay for him. He said with an eye smile while really on the inside he was crying because the boy eats like an akimichi. Or like his mother, and he's looking at this like a free ticket. After another 20 minutes of eating and conversing, Naruto finally had his fill at 18 bowls of ramen and quickly left a crying Kakashi who was paying. With a quick double shushin and making 3 clones to go in different directions, Naruto went into the forest of death to train, while making a 4th clone to go let Hayashi know that he was going to be gone and to tell Hinata. When Naruto got alone, he made 100 clones and had them split up into 4 groups. The first group to practice his Fuinjutsu skills, the second to watch his defense for the damn spiders who are territorial, the third to practice his katas for his taijutsu, and finally the last group along with himself to work on another jutsu he heard about called Futon, Tatsumaki Rendan, Tornado Barrage. He and his clones right now are trying to get the air particles around him to bend to his chakra. God, I wish I could use my sage mode, this would be so much easier, he groaned out loud as he kept trying. Is he always this late? Tazuna asked as he stood by the gate talking to Sakura. Yeah, the girl replied as they stood there waiting while Sasuke brooded off by himself and Naruto was. Well, to Sakura's shock, he was meditating on top of the gate. She couldn't understand why, but she was getting a very calm aura from looking at him and didn't want to bother him. He was so peaceful, there were 2 birds sitting on him. I can finally feel the chakra in nature around me, but as much as I would like to try, I know that I can't safely absorb it yet. My body isn't ready to handle it yet, and I don't want to risk anything yet. But at least I can sense chakra signatures around me. This is a start, and soon I will be able to absorb it once more. I just need to wait until I can see Fukusakusensei again, then I can start my real training, Naruto thought to himself as he opened his eyes and stood up. The birds fluttered off of Naruto and he turned his head. Hey Kakashi sensei, good to see you're here, only about an hour late this time, not too bad. Naruto said, getting everyone's attention as the man hopped into view. Oh hey, you noticed me, Kakashi said, somewhat surprised. Yeah, I've grown accustomed to your chakra signature, wasn't hard to realize you were close by, and Naruto responded. Kakashi stared Naruto down for a second. He wondered when Naruto started to sense chakra, though his father was good at it. The man shook his head, sighing before smiling and saying, okay, everyone, let's go. He said as everyone fell into line and left the village, Tazuna leading the way. So how long have you been in the business for? Tazuna said, trying to start conversation with Kakashi. Well, I started the academy when I was 4, graduated when I was 5, and became Chunin rank when I was 6, and I've been jounin since I was about 12. I've been a ninja for 20 years now, I'm only 25. Kakashi said, shocking the man. Why did you start so young? The life of a ninja is so dangerous, I'm surprised these kids are ninja, they're only about 12 or 13. Tazuna said while everyone just stayed quiet listening attentively. Well, when I joined we were still in the 3rd Great Ninja War. And I was a natural, a prodigy even. No one could stand up to me, not even the infamous Uchiha clan Genin and Chunin could do much against me. Sasuke obviously got annoyed at this, but bit his tongue, saying nothing for the time being. My father was also a ninja, and so I had a bit of a reputation to live up to, which I more than fulfilled. I was put on Minato Namikaze's team, or as you all may know him as the fourth Hokage. Kakashi said, catching everyone's attention now. After he died, I had lost everyone from my team. My teammate Obito Uchiha died during a mission. After that mission I had go bad. My other teammate, the woman I didn't realize I had been in love with because I was blinded, she was also my second teammate Rin Nora. I accidentally killed her during a mission about 2 months later. After that I had joined the Umbu Black Ops, where after a couple years I became the commander of my group. Kakashi said before he noticed he was rambling off. Oh. Sorry, I guess I went a little further than I meant to, he said, scratching the back of his head. After that everyone walked in silence, doing their own thing for the next couple hours. Naruto decided to read his book. Sakura as usual just stared at Sasuke, daydreaming about him, and Sasuke brooded while watching out for enemies. Kakashi also paid attention to what was going on around them, and Tazuna just led the way and drank more sake. Naruto and Kakashi, though, were the only ones to notice the very unusual puddle that was in front of them. Kakashi kept quiet and decided that it was best for his students to handle the situation, and he'll jump in if need be. Naruto this time would act quickly and end the two missed shinobi quickly. Now brother, a voice was heard, and before anyone could act, the three genin and Tazuna watched as Kakashi was ripped to pieces. Sakura nearly fainted, but then quickly took out a kunai and stood in front of Tazuna. Sasuke smirked, ready to act, but before he could even move into position to attack, Naruto was already moving forward with a clone at his side, and not only engaged the two ninja, but killed one. His clone with a right place kick to the throat knocked the other one back. The clone dispersed and Naruto took to the offense on the one who was still alive. Sasuke was shocked to see Naruto engage so fast, and before he could run in to help Naruto, the boy had already taken out one and was making quick work of the second one. How is the dobe this strong? Sasuke thought to himself as he stood there wide-eyed just staring at Naruto. Sasuke quickly made the hand signs for a fireball and shot the jutsu off. Naruto noticed what the boy was doing, so with a quick movement he took out the missed ninja's knee and jumped back next to Sasuke as he was firing his jutsu. In less than a second Naruto was shooting off his jutsu also. Futon, great breakthrough jutsu, Naruto said as he blew out a powerful gust of wind that enlarged the fireball so much all parties couldn't bear to look at the attack. By the time the fireball hit and exploded, it was clear both missed ninja were burned to a crisp. Sasuke took a hard look at Naruto as the boy stood there with a grin. He didn't know how to react to his first kill, and Naruto was just chilling. "Watcha, looking at scaredy cat," Naruto said with a smirk as Kakashi jumped down from the branches. "Thanks for hiding, sensei. It was nice to finally get a fight, even if it wasn't that good of one," Naruto stated to Kakashi as the man stood there looking at the boy whose face was half covered in blood from removing his own kunai out of the first nin's throat. "Are you okay, Naruto and Sasuke?" Kakashi asked the two boys in front of him, who were both reacting differently to the death of the shinobi. "Yeah, why wouldn't I be fine?" Naruto asked, slightly confused. "Well, you did just kill two people. You don't feel, well, anything?" he asked, slightly worried for the boy. "Kakashi, you know about my arm condition," he said as the man nodded. "Well, let's just say this isn't the first time I've had to kill, not in the long run, but every time I have was from self-defense," Naruto said as Kakashi just put a hand on Naruto's shoulder as so to comfort him slightly. "What are you guys talking about? What condition does Naruto have that we don't know about?" Sakura asked, confused. Kakashi ignored her. "And you, Sasuke? Are you okay?" Kakashi asked as the boy just nodded. Kakashi took it, knowing the boy wasn't very open yet, before he responded to Sakura's question. "Don't worry about it. It doesn't involve you, Sakura. The only person it affects is Naruto, and it is his choice to tell anyone he chooses to," Kakashi said, ending any talk about it there, which got Sasuke slightly interested. "What is this mystery condition of the dobes that's so secretive even I can't know about it?" Sasuke thought to himself. "Now Tazuna, you will come with me for a little chat," Kakashi said as the man sighed and walked into the forest with him. The two were gone for a while, and Naruto knew what they were talking about, so he laid down against a tree and waited for Kakashi to return. He was gone for about 5 minutes and then returned. "Okay guys, let's go. We're going back to the village," he said, and Sasuke was outraged immediately. "What? Why? We can't return now, the mission has only just started," Sasuke said in anger. "This mission is easily B ranked if not A. I talked it over with Tazuna, and it seems like he left out some pretty important details," Kakashi stated as he stares down the man who just stood there scared. Tazuna then said, "Please. You don't understand. Gato is an evil man. He's taking control of our country for our shipping routes and is an evil tyrant. His goonies rape our women and steal what small amount of money we have and then kills our people when he feels like it. Hell, it took us almost a year to get the money required for a C-rank mission. We couldn't wait any longer. We had to go with what we had. I'm sorry we lied, but we have to finish this bridge. If we do, our economy can flourish again and we can finally be rid of Gato," he said on his knees, practically crying. "We have to help him. I won't go back unless we do," Naruto stated, not facing Kakashi. "I'm with the dope. We need to help this man, if not for the money then at least for the experience. Hell, then I can prove how much better I really am," Sasuke said, smirking. "If Sasuke-kun wants to continue, then so do I," Sakura exclaimed. "You know we can't just leave him, sensei. Now come on, let's go," Naruto said without even looking, turned around and headed down the path. "Are you guys really trying to go against my orders? I'm not going to sit back and watch you all die because of this man," Kakashi said. Naruto turned around and faced Kakashi. "Kakashi, I'm not going to just quit, and for once all of us are agreeing. If you want to turn tail and go home, you can. But the three of us aren't. Now let's go." Tazuna, Naruto said as he started to march out with Sakura and Sasuke nodding in agreement and following the boy. Kakashi just sighed. "I guess you got your answer, Tazuna. Let's move out," Kakashi said as he started walking towards Wave once more with Tazuna, catching up to Naruto. The group walked for about another hour and a half before they reached a giant fog-covered lake with a boat. "Okay, I'll be right back. I just need to let that man know we need a ride to the other shore. After we get there, it will only be about a half-hour walk to my home," Tazuna said before walking over to the man. They talked for a few minutes and then Tazuna called them over. "Okay, everyone climb in. This gracious man has decided to give us a ride," Tazuna said as everyone got in and the man started to row the boat. "No one can know we are on this river, so everyone please remain quiet or get off my boat," the man said coolly. Everyone decided to sit in silence since they weren't allowed to talk and waited patiently to cross the lake. It didn't take long to get to the other side, and they left, giving the man a silent goodbye as he hurriedly left the shore, heading back to the other side. The group of people started walking to Tazuna's, with the elder man sticking closely to Kakashi. "Is that a white rabbit? That doesn't seem right," Kakashi thought to himself after Naruto had thrown a kunai into a bush, scarring the woodland creature and making it run away. "Wait a second. White rabbit. Everyone get down," Kakashi screamed as he grabbed Tazuna and fell to the ground while Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura quickly sprawled onto the ground while the giant sword of Zabuza Momochi flew above them and they watched as it embeds itself in the tree in front of them. Well, looks like you little pests just barely got lucky," the man said as he stared them down. Momochi, Zabuza, a ranked criminal of the Hidden Mist charged with attempted murder of the Mizukage. "Now what are you doing here?" Kakashi asked as he got a kunai out and ready to fight. "Ah, Kakashi no Sharingan, how lucky I am to meet you. But get out of my way, you're not the target, the old man is," Zabuza said as he stared them down. "Kakashi no Sharingan? What does he mean by that? Sensei isn't an Uchiha. Does he have it?" Sasuke thought to himself as he stared down Kakashi. "Well, you see, it's kinda my mission to protect this old drunk, so I'm going to kindly ask you to go away," Kakashi said with a fake-eye smile. "I've wanted to fight you for a long time, so this will be fun," Zabuza said with a smile before his hands moved faster than most could see. "Kirigakure no Jutsu, Hidden Mist Jutsu," Zabuza said as the area became encased in a thick fog. Kakashi pulled up his headband to reveal the not-so-secret Sharingan. "Ah, so your famous ite is coming out so soon? You must really like me to wish for your death to come sooner," Zabuza said before going quiet and hiding in the mist. Everyone be careful, Zabuza is a master of the silent killing technique. Normally I would tell you to run, but that would make it easier for him to kill you all. So for now stay close to me until we all see him. 8 points. The larynx, spine, lungs, liver, jugular vein, brain, kidney, and heart. All means of ending someone's life before they even know they're dead. I'll ask you first, Pinky, before anyone could turn around, he whispered in Sakura's ear. Which way do you choose to die? Sakura screamed, and in less than a second Naruto and Kakashi were on top of Zabuza, fiercely attacking the man. Kakashi didn't have time to tell Naruto to leave as the boy was defending himself fairly well. Sasuke, though, quickly grabbed Sakura and Tazuna and left to safety. Naruto took out 2 kunai to use against Zabuza's sword. Zabuza quickly charged at Naruto, smirking as he saw a quick kill. Your time's up, boy, he screamed as he brought his sword down. Naruto effortlessly moved to one side and quickly jumped forward, attacking with his kunai before Kakashi finally jumped back in to help. Naruto, you need to get out of here. This man is known as the Demon of the Mist, and only I should be handling him right now, the man said as the two of them stared down Zabuza, who was standing in front of them. But sensei, I can do this, Naruto said, getting both men's attention. Tajukage Bunshin no Jutsu, Naruto said, quickly calling upon a lot of chakra and making roughly 400 clones which completely surrounded the area. Naruto then whispered to Kakashi, come on, let's get out of here before he kills them all. Grab Tazuna and we can regroup somewhere, Naruto said as Kakashi looked at him for a second before nodding, and the both of them quickly disappeared. What? Oh hell no, you're not getting away from me, Sharingan no Kakashi, Zabuza said while charging through the clones who were doing well holding off against the man. Not that well though, they were clones. Kakashi and Naruto got away though, fairly easily with the amount of clones there. Including that the clones would make clones if they were running low, they had more than enough chakra. Kakashi and Naruto easily found Sasuke, Sakura, and Tazuna. Tazuna, I'm going to have to carry you on my back. We're going to get out of here fast, and I will need you to tell me how to get to your house from here. Kakashi ended as Tazuna got ready to go. I'll tell you now. I live about 1 kilometer north and about half a kilometer to the right of that. We aren't that far from my place, Tazuna said as Kakashi nodded and picked the man up piggyback style. These goddamn clones won't end and are getting on my last fucking nerve, Zabuza yelled as he kept cutting through the endless hordes of Naruto who were now in the thousands. Water style, waterfong bullet, Zabuza yelled as he quickly flew through a series of 15 hand seals before slamming his hands down and the lake of water behind him shot forward into deadly sharp spikes, destroying the clones in the hundreds. I swear to God, I will murder all of you, he said as he started swinging his sword again, killing more and more. We know we're just a distraction that will take you a while to get past, the clones all said before making the hand seal again. God damn it, not again, Zabuza muttered as he put his sword out and took out 2 kunai so as to move faster. Tajukage Bunshin no Jutsu, they all yelled again, making a couple hundred clones. Kakashi sensei. Yes, Naruto? If we meet Zabuza again, I'm fucked, he said. Kakashi chuckled. Why is that? He held my last clone down and personally said that he will slowly torture me before stabbing my clone in the eye with a kunai, Naruto said as everyone just looked at the boy. Naruto, he will have to get through me, and I will not let that happen. Don't worry, we will train, but at the house, and let's leave that for tomorrow, Kakashi said. Hi sensei, the 3 genin said simultaneously. When the group arrived at the house, they all walked in with Tazuna in lead. Father, you're home, a beautiful woman in her late 20s said as Tazuna walked in. Yes, and I'm fine thanks to these leaf ninjas who have decided to help us beat Gato. I hope this isn't too much, but would you mind making a small meal tsunami? He asked his daughter, letting everyone in the area aware of her name. Hi father, it will be no trouble for the ninja who saved your life, she said before leaving and getting started on some soup. So what's the plan, Kakashi sensei? Sasuke said, practically demanding an answer. Well, since Naruto seems to have an ungodly amount of chakra, he will have 20 clones at all times watching the perimeter while I teach you all a new trick. I know I said we would train tomorrow, but after some thought to it I have decided to teach you this now so you three can get a head start on training. Now you three follow me outside. Tazuna, if you need anything we will be right out back. Kakashi said before he and his 3 students walked outside and around the house to go learn some hell. Should I make the clones now, Kakashi-sensei? Naruto asked as soon as they walked out the front door. Yes, and if any of them are dispelled for any reason, tell me immediately, he said sternly as Naruto quickly made the clones, who ran out to go watch the perimeter in groups of 2. Okay, this technique I'm going to teach you is a training step to help you control your chakra better and will in time help you learn more jutsu since your control will be higher. It's called tree climbing, and before any of you ask, no, I do not mean like a monkey, now watch me, he said, and then headed towards a tree and started to walk up the tree. All you need to know is that you have to concentrate chakra to the soles of your feet, too little and you will fall, too much and you will blast away like a rocket. And with that he left for them to train. Naruto though ran straight for Kakashi and caught him before he left the clearing. Sensei, I can already do this, and to demonstrate Naruto sprinted at a tree and ran to the top without a second thought. He then jumped down and landed by Kakashi. I was wondering if since I can do this, if you can teach me some wind jutsu since I seem to have a strong affinity for it and can already use the great breakthrough jutsu, Naruto said to the man. Yeah, I saw you using that gesture earlier with Sasuke. Kakashi took a moment to think. Okay, I want to see how far you've come with it. Sakura, Sasuke, you two stay here and train. Sakura, this will come easy to you due to your low reserves of chakra, so once you master it, keep walking up and down on the tree to raise your reserves. Sasuke, once you finish, do the same until you're fairly confident with the tree walking exercise. Naruto and myself will be quite a ways up so as to not disturb you 2-inch, Kakashi said to his students. Sasuke was upset and vowed to quickly learn this move. Kakashi and Naruto left and quickly found a clearing of their own. Once they found a good area to train in peace, Naruto smirked and quickly flew through the hand seals at an amazing rate and yelled out, "Wind style, great breakthrough," and then exhaled an amazing amount of wind towards the woods. Kakashi, to say the least, was utterly amazed at what happened. He was expecting a poorer excused version of the advanced jutsu, but the result shocked him. The clearing in front of him was completely destroyed. You can already use this at a Jounin level. How far have you gone, Naruto, and what more do you need? It's clear you will be one of the strongest ninjas in the village at the rate you're going. Kakashi thought to himself, utterly amazed at the boy. Sasuke, who could clearly see what was happening, was seething with rage. Who does that dope think he is learning strong and advanced jutsu that I should be learning? The boy thought, pissed that Naruto was showing himself to be more advanced than he had let on. Sasuke looked at the tree in front of him and decided that before the night was over he will have scaled to the top of the tree and mastered this technique. He looked over at Sakura and saw that she had already reached halfway up before she stopped at a branch to rest. He backed up a few steps and then sprinted towards the tree and got about 15 feet up before his concentration fell, which made him fall to the ground. He couldn't even get a quarter of the way up yet. He punched the tree. Damn it. I swear I will not leave this clearing until I have climbed this tree, Sasuke promised himself as he got back to work. Yeah, I think I have a jutsu for you, Kakashi said to Naruto as they walked away. What is it, sensei? Naruto asked excitedly. Futon, Sejitsu Kaziken, Wind Style, Faithful Wind Blade, Kakashi said. But sensei, I don't use swords, how would this work for me? Naruto asked him. Slightly confused since he's more of a straightforward attacker, not a sword user like Sasuke eventually will be. Ah, but that's the catch. You don't need a sword. Take this kunai for example. He takes out one of his few kunai and his Sharingan. Now this is harder for me since wind isn't an affinity of mine, so watch closely. Kakashi said and concentrated for a minute. I don't see or feel a difference, sensei. Naruto said, confused as to what is supposed to be happening. Kakashi didn't say anything but instead swung his kunai like a sword at a tree that was about 3 feet away. What happened surprised Naruto. The tree completely cut in half and fell to the ground. What you need to do is focus your wind chakra through the blade, any blade of your choice, and your blade will increase 10 feet but gain no weight since wind is so light. Imagine your wind chakra going through the blade, sharp and powerful, and trust me, this will be useful for you. When you get good enough, you will be able to activate the jutsu like tree walking. It will be second nature. Kakashi said with an eye smile, but be careful, you can't use this jutsu for too long on normal kunai because normal kunai aren't made out of chakra conducting metal. So a regular kunai will eventually just snap in half from the wind chakra going through it. But I believe in you, so you go have fun with that, Giant-E, he said, disappearing in a poof of smoke. Naruto grinned. Tajukage Bunshin no Jutsu, he yelled, making 200 clones. Okay, everyone, time to start training. I want 150 of you practicing the Tatsumaki Rendan, Tornado Barrage, and the rest of you practicing Futon, Seijutsu Kaziken, Wind Style, Faithful Wind Blade. Naruto yelled out as his clones yelled out Yash and ran off into the woods to get to work. The clones working on the tornado made sure to run deep into the woods where they wouldn't be disturbed at all. The real Naruto, meanwhile, went off to go work out physically since his clones can't. He started with a small 200 laps around the lake that was by the house. Minato and Kushina would be proud of you, Naruto-san, Kakashi thought to himself as he watched the boy start working harder even after sending his clones to go and work also. Even if the council is restricting me on how I train you in the village, they can't stop me from making you one hell of a ninja outside the village. And if Jiraiya doesn't get here soon, I'm teaching you the Rasengan. Hey, it's only fair to learn your father's jutsu. Kakashi thought to himself as he watched over the boy while a clone watched Sasuke and Sakura in silence also. I promise that I will be better and stronger this time. Don't worry, Hinata, and I will protect you. Nothing and no one will stop me from making sure I keep you alive. Naruto thought to himself as he picked up his pace running around the lake. Naruto was done being weak. It was about time he took things into his own hands, and that started by getting stronger. A lot stronger. So with rejuvenated determination, Naruto quickly got set at his goal.
That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on my other social media accounts. Anime God here, and I'm signing off.